Hi, my name is Ava Pollock, and this is my interview with my mentor teacher. She is an eighth grade ELA teacher, and she teaches immersion bilingual students. For question one, I asked what was her favorite part of working with ML students, and she says she enjoys being an advocate and encouraging them. And she also enjoys helping them see that biliteracy is an advantage. That's something that we heavily talked about in class. She acknowledges that more people understand MLs as opposed to before when the education system really didn't understand them. Again, this is also something we talked about in class with the residential schools and the loss of language. She also enjoys figuring out how to scaffold instruction. For instance, she uses sentence starters and focuses on vocabulary and trying to have the students understand them. Like, for instance, she has them think about vocabulary by using the vocab word in a question prompt. Like, for instance, what will have you in disbelief? Disbelief was one of their vocabulary words in the past. Question two, but I asked what is her biggest challenge? And she says her biggest issue is behavior, which I noticed some of her students would act up in class by like goofing around, not doing the work. My mentor teacher also doesn't speak Spanish very well, and this can be a struggle because the school is almost entirely made up of Spanish-speaking students, and the area as well. Question three, I asked, have you ever worked with a student with whose language you did not speak, and what was that like? She said since she works with Spanish-speaking students and doesn't speak Spanish that well, she has, and to curb this, she finds other ways to communicate. She also believes that the student needs to know that the teacher at least knows something in their home language, which to me shows is a reason why that she sometimes speaks words in Spanish. For question four, I asked her what advice do you have about working with ML students to start my teaching career? She said it's like have a toolbox or things I can use with struggling, which again, see she suggested sentence starters or having more of a vocabulary focus. Another thing that she had was like be a lot more flexible. That's something that is reasonable to me because when you teach, things don't always go as you planned. And also to focus on reading, writing, listening, and speaking when teaching ML students. Thank you.